Hi everyone, I'm Emmanuel and welcome to today's episode. You know, a lot of people ask me, Emmanuel, how do I start a rabbit farm? So, in this episode, I'll be asking those same questions. All answers are being provided by my twin self on the farm based on experience. If you ever thought about raising rabbits the right way, then this is for you. Stick and stay. EMT, thanks for joining us from Adzani Farms. My very first question to you, why rabbits? All right, Emmanuel, thanks for having me on your show. And I welcome your listeners to Adzani Farms. My name is EMT. Okay, thanks for the question again. Rabbit seems to be the easiest and most affordable livestock one can start with. They also don't need huge space, they eat less, and they multiply faster than any other uh, animal or livestock we have or we know of. This is actually when you are starting as a backyard farmer or you are raising rabbits at your backyard. You can also raise them for meat, pets, or breeding depending on your purpose. They are clean, they are quiet, and their potential is still untapped in many areas. So then that's why I would say rabbits. All right, EMT, it is really getting interesting. But before someone buys rabbits, what is the very first step? Thank you. All right, very simple. I would say get knowledge before getting rabbits. So don't also let success stories push you into getting rabbits and what you do not understand. Learn the basics: breeds, housing, feeding, and disease control, and then you'll be right to set off. You can also visit a rabbit farm or learn from someone who already is in the business, or currently there are schools out there that actually educate or teach on rabbit farming. So you can look at all of this and uh, select or choose the one that suits you. Also remember that knowledge is your first investment, not your rabbit. So then if you miss the knowledge part, you're definitely going to miss the rabbits and then the profit making part. And if you can tell us, how much space does one really need to start a rabbit farm? For a backyard farmer or backyard rabbit farmer, you don't need much space for that. But for if you are looking at commercial rabbit farming, then you probably need a bigger space because we are looking at numbers, huge numbers. Each rabbit can live in a cage of dimension 2 by 2 if it is clean and well ventilated. But then again, it's also dependent on the breed and the breed size you are choosing for a startup. Yes, because some of the breeds, we have some of the breeds in small, medium, and large sizes. So depending on the one you are going in for, but basically for a small or a medium sized breed, we are looking at a 2 by 2 foot cage. So you can basically begin with one male and two females to enable you learn and grow. Now, EMT, the big question is rabbit farming profitable? Yes, rabbit farming is profitable, but it is not overnight. The profit making is not overnight. Yes, that's something people should bear in mind. Rabbits also reproduce every month, and they averagely have a litter size of 6 to 8 kids. One thing also we should bear in mind is that uh, profit depends on your goals, whether you are raising the rabbits for meat, whether for pets, or whether for breeding. You want to sell breeding stock to the general public or to those who want to start their own rabbit farm. But that will also stem from how long you've been in the business and also the kind of rabbit breeds you have. Starting small, staying consistent, and also keeping proper records is also one of the factors that will tell whether you're a rabbit farm or whether you make profit when it comes to your rabbit farm. Rabbit farming is not a get rich uh, quick project. It's a gradual rewarding venture if managed well. Interesting revelations from EMT on the farm. And that takes me to my next question. EMT, what are some mistakes beginners should avoid when it comes to rabbit farming? Thank you, Emmanuel. Number one is starting without getting knowledge. Yes, that's number one. I said it earlier on. Number two is buying random rabbits just because they are cheap or just because of their color. And then number three, poor hygiene. Yes, your hygiene has to be top notch. Just as human beings, we keep ourselves clean and our environment very clean. Rabbits are very delicate animals. So once hygiene drops, you lose them very fast. So build good habits early, clean cages, fresh water daily, depending on the water system you have, and also proper feeding. Wow, that's a solid advice. Thank you so much. Any final words from you, EMT? Yes, let the success stories you hear motivate you into seeking knowledge and not to push you into something you do not understand. So, knowledge is what you seek first before rabbits. Rabbit farming is beneficial, rewarding, and simple, but only if done with patience and understanding. Start small, stay consistent, and success will come naturally. Thank you so much, EMT, and thank you to you listening. I'm Emmanuel, and this has been Before You Start a Rabbit Farm. Join me in the next episode where we talk about choosing the right breed for your rabbit farm. Thank you. Bye.